Hey, welcome back, guys. Happy New Year. What has it been? A year since we've seen each other? Like, I haven't seen y'all since 2025. And, how was y'all's New Year's? Y'all have a great time? Y'all was safe, everything? Y'all didn't partake too much? Y'all didn't get sick? Anything like that? Ball drop? Or y'all just too busy partying, playing games, early night? How was it? I know the girlfriend's party was great. Bunch of friends over that were pretty much like family, so it was real fun. Played some card games, board games, had some drinks, so it was very chill and relaxed. Ate some food and a lot of snackies. Like there was chips and crackers and pretzels and cheese and fruits and like finger foods and stuff like that everywhere. It's kind of like what they do all the time. So it was great. It was relaxing and yeah, so it was great. So yesterday was technically the last day of December. We did the December challenge trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Excuse me. I've been purposely not paying attention to the subscriber count for I think the last day I looked at it. Can't remember if I looked at it after Christmas or not, but I haven't purposely looked at my subscriber count in a while. So I'm hoping we already got there, but I'm acting like we didn't get there. So we need to get there still. Whether we're there or not, we still need to get there. So I need you to hit that subscribe button. I need you to like this videos. I need you to comment. Let's get those the algorithm like working. Like it's been sleeping. The algorithm ain't been doing nothing. It's been taking a siesta. It's been on holiday break. Let's get it back and working. We're in a new year. Come on, like we got this. So why not start off the new year right? Right. But first, let's recap. So we are at a total of 276 packs of Phantasmal Flames. We did a full 36 yesterday for the New Year's Eve. We got two masters out of it, and we got a couple of IRs and stuff like that, but two masters out of it, which put us at 94% total on the master set, and we got seven to go. So we, let me go grab 7 packs, and then hopefully the seven we need is in the 7 packs. Nah, we'll just grab a booster. Like, oh, oh, Ooh, I didn't mean to knock y'all around like that. Like, my bad. I'm not trying to knock y'all out. But here we go. Let's go ahead and get this booster ripped open. Let's get these packs out. Let's get these damn Charizards. I mean, that's the only ones that the Charizard, especially the SIR, because it's still sitting at over $500 raw right now, almost $600 raw. So, and I really don't want to buy because if you think about it, I've only 1,500 is probably what I spent roughly, give or take, because not all of it was retail or MSRP. But 276, if we go through all this, it's going to put us at 312 packs times it by like $5-6. That kind of gives you an idea. Well, let's go. Whew. Might be a little slow, but it's okay. Well, I got fire. Like we stayed up late. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but we stayed up late. Nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. All right. Okay. We can just boom, do like that. Nothing, but I still want to keep those separate. So that might be a little too much. All right. I don't know if I can just get like, go ahead and open up a couple packs. Let me try that. Get like 3 packs going. I don't know, like this is going to take more time or if it's going to be quicker or what. Yeah, it's taking more time, so I'm not going to do this no more. All right. So, water, psychic, fighting. All right. 2, 3. Is that the room time we need? Nope, not the road time we need. Not the we got that nimble already. Yeah, see, I when trying to do that, I messed up everything. So, all right, nothing. So we'll get these in sleeves real quick. The nimble is pretty off. Like, where are these cards coming from? Because there's a lot of cards that are like off cut. The rope tom, yeah, it's probably a 9. Double check, that's not the one I need, right? No, I need number 126. All right. We're not going to do multiple packs again. We're just going to stick with one at a time. Leaf, 1, 2, 3. Boom. Nothing. Right. Boom. Lightning. 3. Nothing. What y'all guess on how many sleebies? Are we going to get any master sleebies today? Because we're getting down to it, like where there's not much left. So the chances of getting the particular ultra rares, SIRs, and stuff like that are like getting smaller and smaller and smaller. The hit rate on those are like, I think they, what is it, like 1 out of like 340 packs or something like that for particular SIR. Like, I don't know. Kind of overshot that, but there we go. I had to get these out the way. All right. There we go. 3. Nothing. Nothing. We got 2 out of this booster so far, but not ones we need. So we need this booster to, be a little nicer and open up a little bit. You know what I mean? Oh, we got one. We got a Charizard. We got one. It's looking like a 9. So this line is a little short. Well, we got one of them. This is number 109. This one, as it sits, is $40. But if it was a 10, it would be $6.50. Unfortunately, it's looking like it'll be a 9 due to centering. So, got to get it in here very carefully. All right. I've seen somebody do this. Let's see if I can do this safely. Where they put the really thin sleeve, like the exact fit one, on the top. That's actually, look at those colors. I didn't even get a chance to like stare at those colors because I'm trying to like get this in the sleeve. Okay, and then I've seen them take like another sleeve that's a little bit bigger. And yeah, and do that. So look at that. The back looks great. So I might have to look at this one better, but just from my naked eye, it does look like this side is thicker and then this side is thinner. So, question, do we stop? Because in the past, if we hit one of the big ones, we stopped, right? Or do we keep going? It's a new year. Let's keep going for a little bit, but we need to mark that one off the list. That is a big one for us right there. So we're marking that one off the list. We're going to refresh our list. That should put, yep, that puts us at 95%. And that puts us, what, needing 6? We only need 6 more. I think we could do this. Guys, like, I think we got this. Fighting. All right. Nothing on that one. I would love to see another gold one. I would love to see another one of those, especially like a 10. That way I can like put that in a binder and then have a personal one in a slab. I'm still trying to figure out what slab I want to do for the gold one. I'm leaning towards tag just because how clean it looks. And literally dupe gone. Literally from what I'm seeing on a lot of the Pokemon cards, maybe not all of them, but still, I don't know why it's doing this. This is like 4 or 5 days in a row it's been doing this. But I've been seeing tags, at least on the cards that I look at, like the Charizard and stuff, the tag comparison, like a tag 9, PS9, tag 10, PS10, they're selling for the same price if I was to sell. Granted, there's only one tag 10 of the Gold Charizard. Only one. I can't remember how many 9s there are, but there's only one tag 10 Charizard. So, if that is a 10, to have one of the, and it's not a pristine, because I think tag does like a pristine too. So, if that's higher than the 10 out there, then that's could be worth even more. Boom. And also, the tag slabs are just clean. Like, they're see-through and all that stuff, and has a QR code, and they literally tell you everything that's wrong. All right, we got an EX. Not bad. I like to sleeve my EXs. Because these could be worth up to $100 if they're 10s. So I just got to look at them all and see if I want to grade any of them or all of them. I definitely want to grade one of them just to have it, because this is Charizard. Those, since I got multiples of them, I'm definitely going to grade one of those. But yeah, and people are like, oh, PSA is king, but there's a lot of heat going on with PSA right now. A lot of the old heads, they're like PSA fanboys and girls, they're like, PSA would never be beat on value. Well, first of all, it's not always about the value for a lot of people. Second of all, they're being matched. They are. I had a guy argue with me. It's like, well, not in vintage sports cards. I was like, dude, that market's so small. Like, from my perspective, it's so small. From my experience, there's none of the card shops near me even sell like sports cards. And you go to Walmart and stuff like that, and GameStop, sports cards are all over the shelf. They never have issue with not having any in stock. So, but Pokemon and One Piece is kind of around here, anyways. One Piece is kind of like you can find One Piece, you can still find Yu-Gi-Oh. Sports cards, you have no issue finding basketball, football, baseball, any of like the tops or the other sports cards that you buy in normal retail. You have no problem finding them. So this guy was like arguing, well, for sports cards, okay, well maybe for sports cards, yeah, you probably can't beat that. Tag and CGC and all the other ones probably can't touch the value on the sports card market compared to PSAs, because those are usually a lot older people who deal with those cards, and that's all they know is PSA, PSA, PSA. But I've been seeing, and granted, this is just what I've been seeing, that tag is moving up, and they tell you exactly what's wrong with it. And it's a computer AI system that takes images of your card and all that stuff and tells you exactly what's wrong with it. It's not a person saying, you know what, I feel like giving it a 10, or PSA has 1,010s out there right now. We can't have any more. That's the first half, by the way. We can't have any more. So we're going to make this a 9.5. There's also the rumor with PSA going around that they'll grade your card like at a 9 and offer to buy it back, I think at like what, 70-80% or something like that. And then they'll retag it as a 10 and put it in their vault as a vault edition or whatever. Like, what kind of BS is that? So they're like, especially if it's a big card and you paid like 50, 100, up to I think 300 is the most you pay for a PSA grading depending on the card. And I don't know if that's before their value tax, because they also got a value tax. Like, oh, this card's value is this much, so you got to pay extra. Like, what kind of bullshit is that? Like, oh, so that's kind of like where I'm at right now. Like, who do I want? Tag looks clean. Tag seems to be more collector. I messed that one up. More for collectors and stuff like that. I forgot to show you all the energy. That's what it was. But I mean, I don't know if I'll ever want to sell that gold Charizard. Now, if I get another one, I might. So I think I might do one for me, and if I get another one, then I can do one for sale. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Tell me what y'all would do in my situation. I literally plan on keeping that. I don't have any thoughts of selling it, but I do kind of want to slab it just to help protect it, and then I can like put it on a little stand thing and like, that's cool, type deal. I don't know. All right, let's keep going. I've been talking too much. It's caused me to slow down a little bit. Let's keep this going. Oh, another Meowth. Nice. Get a Sleepy on that one. So we got one master so far. Just kind of give y'all a quick recap, and it looks like this is the fourth, big Sleepy. Yeah, fourth IR and above, or like 96 and above, because no, 95 and above, because there's 94 cards in this set. So, Psychic. Nothing. All right. There we go. That's the energy. 1, 2, 3. Switch. I don't know if do I need the switch? I think I got the switch. Yes, I got the switch. 123. So I don't need the switch. But I always check to make sure I like the ones I have in my binder. And if I gotta do some swappies, I do some swappies. I swap it out. Alright, so got the fighting. 3 more. Nothing. Alright. Get the psychic. No, nothing. Alright. Well, I got the metal. Yeah, see, I had such a long night. I'm kind of like spacing out while I'm doing this. So as long as y'all paying attention, we are good. All right, leaf. Boom. That stack's getting a little high. We got nothing. So let's move this stack out the way before they all come crashing down. All right. Got the lightning. Got the lightning. Got the lightning. Lightning. Nothing. All right. We're less than 10 packs over here. Looks like 7 maybe left over there. All right. Fire. We need some fire in this pack. We need the heat. No heat. No heat. All right. Boom. Dark energy. 3 cards. Atroxicity. Repeat. Oh. All right. Come on. We need some good ones. We need some good ones. Yeah. Energy. Bam. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. All right. Nope, that's an EX. I still need the 1 Rotom. I think there's other Rotoms with them. I can't see the picture I'm looking at over here on my other monitor's small. But actually, you know what I can do because I have so little left? Yeah, because I'm down to 6. We're down to 6. Psychic. 1, 2, 3. All right. Nope. We're down to 3 packs. So, I'm not trying to knock y'all out, but so you know what that means. That means we're not going to master set today. Unfortunately, we're not master setting today. Because, with what we need, there's no way they're going to be in those packs. Especially because there's not such thing as a God pack. That I've seen. So, but hopefully we can knock out at least 1 more master. I'll be okay with that. Fighting. Or like a repeat of the big ones are better. Nope, but I will sleep my Gengar because I like my Gengars. Like I said in a previous video, I think it was yesterday or the day before, that I think they have a little value on them if they're actually proper. Yeah, so the Rotom has the Rotom and the Washer Rotom and a Mo Rotom in a picture with it. So all the Rotoms from this set. All right, Leaf. Okay. Second to last pack. Last pack Mega Gengar with a big old factory line on it. All right. Oh, but it's one that we have. So we'll sleeve it up. Oh, I'm knocking stuff over here. The phone keeps locking for some reason. I don't have it. Like, last time I checked, we never had this problem until recently, until after holidays. I wonder if I did something in the settings around Christmas time to cause that. All right, last pack. All right, let's go. Get that over there. We have Big Metal. All right. So, Carvanha. 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 Alright, so we need an ultra rare because the SIRs, the IRs and SIRs, I believe, are in the middle. But ultra rares can be in the middle. And I still need Rotom's an ultra rare, I think. No, it's an SIR. So the Battle Cage and Sharpedo and Aricano, how do you say that bird's name, are ultra rares. So we need it to be behind this card. Ah, nope, nothing. All right, well, we did get one of the Charizards, so we have one Charizard left. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing this to be a 10. This is looking to be a 9, but that's all right. We also got a couple of dupes. We got the Megalopunny, the Toxicity, the Switch, the Meowth, the Dewgong, the Rotom, and Nimble for a total of 8. 8 in this set. So that's not bad. I think, did we get a Charizard on this one too? That would be 9. So that would be 25% on this one. We had 25% 2 days ago too, didn't we? And the day before we had like 8. Yesterday we had like 8. So like it's almost a 25%. That's if you count the Charizard EX. I mean, with it being valued up to $100, I would, but that's just me. And because it's a Charizard from a Charizard set. But hey. All right, guys. So we did get one master out of this one. Get my notes here. Got my notes. There's my pen. So we did open up another 36 packs, so that's going to take us up to 312. We got one. Which Charizard is that? That's the Ultra one. One Zard. I started right Charizard, but it's going to be so small. Ultra rare. Then we'll put 109. And that is 0, 1. I gotta make sure I write this very carefully because it's not 2025 no more. It's 2026. So, as you can see, we have opened up a total of 312 packs of Phantasmal Flames. We got one Master Set card, and that's the Charizard Ultra Rare right there, number 109. We marked it off the list, and I gotta put it in all my other trackers and stuff like that. But that leaves us with 6. Ooh, there we go. I can feel my throat getting scratchy from talking so much. But that leaves us with 6 left on our master set. So let me see if I can actually just go ahead and kind of give y'all. So I need to put that over there because I should be able to show y'all what we still need. But put that there. All right, so here's what we still need. We still need the Zycan, number 100. We need the Orcorio, number 110. We need the Mega Sharpedo 113, the Battle Cage 116, the Mega Charizard SIR 125, and the Rotom EX 126. So look, so yeah, we got 6 left. Ooh. Oh, I'm clicking in the wrong screen. There we go. That puts us at a total of 95%. 95%, guys. And we just need 6 more. Worse, and I mean, it's almost like these, I would love to pull them, but if it comes down to it, I can buy them. This one, though, this Charizard, I need to pull that one because that's $500-$600. People are pulling these like, oh, I want $650, I want $700 raw, bro. And you could tell it's off center. You're like, no, it's not worth that raw. Like, even when the raw prices were like $650, $700, I was like, I would not buy that raw because anybody who's actually buying cards for value will look at it as like, yeah, I understand what raw is going for because it has the potential of being a 9 or a 10 to make it worth so much more. So like, if I switch this to here, so you can see like raw right now it's going for 580. If it's a 9, it'll go for 730. So you're making like $150. If it was a 10, you're making $1,400. So that's why, like, oh yeah, I want 650. Well, but it's not. If it looks like a 10, it might be worth the risk. But that's my opinion. I'm not paying full raw price for a card that's not gonna. By looking at it, you can tell it's not a 9 or a 10. That's just me. But hey, guys, we're down to 6. we're down to 6. 5% left. 6 cards left. We got one big hitter out there. That's the Charizard SIR. We got some other random ones. They're $5, $3, $5, $5. The Rotom is $26. I mean, worst case, I can buy. I hate to do it, but I can. That'll be. We'll just put that one with that one. That'll be 30, 35, 40, $45 roughly. I can probably, if I find out one shop or one vendor, I can get it all for $40 probably. So next chance if I ever can get to go to a card show, still ain't got it by then, might have to buy it. But thanks guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Again, YouTube is telling me that like 90 something percent of y'all who watch my videos and my shorts are not subscribed. It's free. Click the button. It's free. There's no commitment. Watch it in the background while you're cooking, while you're doing work, while you're reading a book. You don't even have to have the volume on if you don't want to. Just because I talk a lot. Y'all probably don't like the sound of my voice. It's not great. I hear the playback and it's like, oh, that voice is. Eh. But hey, subscribe, watch, enjoy, like, comment, all that good stuff. Happy New Year again, guys. 2026. Let's start this year off great. This is like start off great now and just keep the momentum going. It's easier to keep good going than make up for bad, if that makes sense. But thanks, guys. Enjoy this adventure. I'm still going. Can't stop, won't stop. Pokemon for life. Y'all have a great time. And I'll catch you again. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe in a couple days. But we'll meet back up. Take care.